The President's lawyers asked the North Gauteng High Court in Pretoria to conceal certain bank statements and information used by the Public Protector in her Bosasa report. In a letter addressed to the Deputy Judge President Aubrey Ledwaba, Ramaphosa argues that he is entitled to privacy.
President Ramaphosa approaching the courts once more, this time requesting an order to conceal from public consumption information that could reveal funders of his multi-million rand CR17 ANC presidential campaign. Some of the information was used by the Public Protector Bosasa in her Bosasa report. Mkhwebane found that the President deliberately misled Parliament on a question about a 500,000 rand Bosasa donation to his CR17 campaign. Now, following email leaks that suggest Ramaphosa knew his campaign funders, he's now approached the court to conceal aspects of the report.
Politicians sometimes say, I knew, I don't know, I knew, I don't know. It is up to the court to decide, and will have to be cross-examined on how such money came in. But the matter is also being dealt with in other forums, judicial processes relating to declaration of donations on funding of parties and individuals. That's another matter altogether. So he can duck and dive, but at the moment, he definitely has done nothing wrong to go to court to have them temporarily held. But that does not mean that it's a final decision. This is a court. This is not a court of final decision.
Guto says while the President is entitled to approach the courts, he is not making a good impression.
I think he is ducking and dodging, just as we saw the former President Jacob Zuma ducking and so on in the state capture inquiry, and those matters are not over. And in doing so, in ducking and I knew, I didn't know, sometimes you get muddled up.
As the President, he must account, and accountability means to answer for the outcomes of your choices, of your behaviors, of your actions. You must take ownership, you must take responsibility, whether bad or good. But you've got to stand up and say, this is what happened, I want to be transparent.
Ramaphosa's lawyers have also alleged that the Public Protector may have obtained some of the bank statements during her Bosasa investigations unlawfully. But the Public Protector Office maintains everything was above board.
Public Protector has wide-ranging powers which she relies on when investigating, including powers to gather evidence. She can subpoena documents from pretty much anyone in the country. We deny that the Public Protector obtained information unlawfully. Everything that had to do with this investigation was done within the rules.
The presidency was not reachable to comment on the latest round of legal action. President Ramaphosa recently filed an urgent review of the Public Protector's Bosasa report. Sipho Stirman, SABC News, Pretoria.